my name is Kyle Adams and welcome to another video on my channel, Obesity Survivor. Today I just wanted to talk about my weight loss transformation and just kind of let you guys know where I come from and what I've been through so far to get to where I'm at now. Pretty much I've been a big boy my entire life. Since, as long as I can remember, I've always known as the big kid in school. When I was little, I wore a lot of sweatpants, never really fit into any of the clothes that were my age. I always had to go to the husky size. I even remember I shopped at a store, it was like Big Dogs or something like that. Always just had to wear bigger clothes since I was a kid. As I progressed through school, elementary school, middle school, I was known as, nicknamed Big Mac, bowling ball, you name it, I was called it. I was bullied in high school, bullied in elementary school. I was just always known as the big kid. And I would say when I got to high school, I rocked it a little bit more. I was able to, use it in a funny way to gain friends and whatnot, but truly inside, you never want to be the big kid. But unfortunately, that's where I was at, and I just could never find anything to get it off. I did try multiple things through school. I tried Weight Watchers. My mom actually lost over 100 pounds doing Weight Watchers. I tried that with her. It didn't work for me. I remember trying Atkins diet. You lose 30 pounds, you gain it back. All the way until I think it was about 16 years old, I had finally given up. I couldn't find anything else to try. I was gaining weight at a rapid rate, and so what I ended up actually getting was I got the lap band surgery at 16 years old. We paid out of pocket. It cost $65,000, and I can tell you truthfully that that was the biggest mistake I've ever made. After I had the surgery, I did lose a lot of weight. I think I was, at my highest at that point was 325 pounds when I originally got the surgery, and I lost down to 220. It went okay. It definitely helped at the time, but I can truthfully say I don't think I truly understood how to lose weight. It was a mental game, not a physical game. And when you put a physical aspect into your body to help you lose it, it doesn't help you with the mental game. So I ended up losing weight. It takes me to about maybe 17, 18 years old. The mental game, I just couldn't get it. I was just finishing up high school, and I can truthfully say I was binge eating, I was closet eating, I was trying to force food past my lap band, and I ultimately really messed myself up. At 18 years old, I was living in a trailer. I was going through my prerequisites for nursing school, and I ended up waking up covered in vomit that had blood in it. And I guess that my food had gotten wedged in between my lap band and started eroding my esophagus. So we went to the emergency room. I ended up getting it removed. It was a mess. And that's when the weight really packed on. I came home from, I truthfully remember coming home from that surgery going, oh my gosh, I can finally eat again. And that's when the weight packed on really bad. I ate a lot. I ate. I was closet eating. I was hiding it from my girlfriend, who's now my wife. It was just a mess. And I ultimately gained to 425 pounds by the time I was age 22. At that weight, I was completely miserable. I always told my wife that if I ever went to Walmart and I didn't fit in a pair of pants at Walmart, that's when I knew I had gone too far. And I actually remember the day that we went to Walmart because my shorts weren't fitting anymore. I was in a size, I think 48, but I had probably stretched them out at that point. And we went in, and I couldn't find a pair at Walmart. They had a size 50, and they didn't button up. So we went to Goodwill right down the street, and I tried on a couple pairs of shorts just to see what would fit, and I finally found a size 56. And they barely buttoned. And I told myself, that's it, I'm not buying them, we got to figure out something else. So from there we went, and I went and made a doctor's appointment, and I said, hey, we got to get this off, nothing was working at that time. So we went and got the surgery, we went to the doctor office and got my lab works done, and my blood pressure when I went into the doctor office was like, I think it was 165 over like 95. It was completely just really high, and my labs came back. My cholesterol was extremely high. I was borderline diabetic. Too many things, and it really just kind of gave me a wake-up call. And my doctor was like, "Hey, I'm just gonna let you know by the time you turn 30 or 40, you're probably not going to be living much longer." And that was just like, wow, I want to have kids. There's so many things in life I wanted to do that I hadn't done yet, and so I knew I had to figure something out. So at that time, my wife and she had already started losing weight. I think she had already lost like 30 pounds at that time. We decided we were just counting calories. We just kind of did a common sense diet, cut off the French fries, sodas, anything that fast food, anything that just seemed unhealthy, we just cut back. Started counting calories, and I ultimately lost, I think I got down from 425 pounds to about 350 to 340 over a good year. It came off pretty fast. We did that for a while, and then we actually moved from that to a paleo diet. My doctor was recommending it, and so we did that for a while. And I would say we did paleo-based eating for about another year and a half, and there I went from about 350 to 285-ish range. And so the paleo-based eating was even better. Like it ultimately just started making me feel better, and I got down to 280 pounds, and then I plateaued. I've been there for a very long time. I think I've been there for about, give or take, 8 months, 9 months. And so that's kind of where I've come from. That's how I've gotten to where I've been now. And then we just had a baby, we got married, all these things happened in such a short time, and now I'm like, I'm ready for that next step. And so my wife had already started eating vegetarian, and I was like, hey, that looks interesting, I kind of want to try it. And so about 2 weeks ago, I started actually eating a vegan-based lifestyle, and it's been the best step in my life that I've ultimately taken. It's just amazing to me that I look on my life right now and look back, and it's amazing to see how far we can push ourselves. I legitimately remember going into Taco Bell at 3 in the morning after I'd already eaten dinner, getting 5 burritos as a snack, going home and eating them, and not even being full, and then already thinking about what's for breakfast. What am I going to go get? Am I going to go buy some corn dogs at the mini mart? It just infatuated me. The food did. It was insane. And it's crazy to go from that to just now being completely vegan-based, plant-based meals. It's a huge step that I've taken, and I cannot explain to you guys enough how amazing it makes me feel. But that's where I'm at now. That's what I've done so far. If you guys have any questions, if you have any comments about anything, I would love to know. I'm going to try to make this, every once in a while where we come out here and just talk about a different subject. Now that you guys kind of know where I come from, I think we're going to do it probably in about maybe 2 days. We'll do some videos on some foods that I'm eating at the house, what kind of different meals that we're doing. If you guys have any ideas, any things that you guys would like to see, just let me know. I am slowly getting more comfortable with the camera. I know it's going to take some time, but I'm working on it for you guys because I really do enjoy making these videos, and I love editing. I'm really enjoying this, and the feedback has been absolutely phenomenal, so I could just never thank you guys enough. But if you guys are liking what you see, and if you guys want to see more, if you have any ideas, questions, just leave some comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel if you guys want to follow along on my journey, and we can do this together. So I hope to see you guys on our next video. Until then,